This is Meri at the Meri Atelier, and I have been approached by the company Chalkola, and they asked if I would like to promote one of their paint sets on my channel, and I said, yeah, that would be great. So I chose their product gouache because I've been wanting to learn about gouache. So come along with me and learn as I learn. Now, I will say, if you are hosting an art channel on YouTube and want to do the same thing, let me know and I will pass your name along to the company representative at Chalkola. This is a paid promotional video. So I want to start this out by saying I am not a watercolor expert. Gouache is an opaque watercolor, and we'll study more about that in later videos. But I'm not a watercolor expert. I'm not a gouache expert. So I am really taking this opportunity to play with gouache and learn about what it can do and what it can't do, the advantages and the disadvantages of gouache. And I am getting the opportunity to do this at a very economical price. So this is going to be fun for me. Let's go ahead and open this package and see what's in it. This is just like Christmas. This is really the most fun part. I am taking the cellophane off of the box here. They do have a little swatch chart on the back, a printed swatch chart on the back that shows you all the different colors. And you know what? There are like 4 tubes of white, different shades of white: titanium, zinc, pearl. And yeah, that impressed me on this. And I will say that it has a health standard certification on the side of the box if you're interested in that sort of the thing. There are 36 colors in this set, and there are some extra things that they pass along to you to get you started. Let's open the box and explore this. Right offhand, oh look, there is a palette knife. Ah, very cool, a palette knife. It's a nice one too. It's a metal one. I have getting a little collection of my metal palette knives. I have sort of a rounded one here and a spatula one, and I just bought a wider one last week. So I'm very excited to see what I can do with a palette knife. They also have a sponge and a set of 10 watercolor brushes. I had my own watercolor brushes out here I was going to use, but I'll just put those away. And on the back of this package is a brush guide. I find that very interesting because I'm not a brush expert either. They show the different shapes of the bristles and the different lines that they can make. That's really some interesting information on there. And yeah, I'm checking out the brushes here. There are 10 of them. I'm looking at they have a fan brush in there. All right. I like my fan brushes. They have some wide brushes, look like some, I think, filbert brushes where they're flat and kind of rounded at the corners. Some smaller brushes to do detail with. So, good selection of brushes to play with and get you started. So there's the brushes, the sponge, the palette knife, and here is a plastic palette to use and a swatch card, gouache paint swatch card. All right, so I'm going to swatch about 5 colors in this video. I'm just counting, going, okay, there's 36 colors. I have 36 blocks, and I do. What I like about this is they print the name of the paints on the bottom. So here I am swatching. I go into a bit of a fast forward to do this. I put a darker color at the top, and then I thin it out with water down at the bottom to make more of a transparent color. Now you'll see here in this second space, I think I'm putting crimson in there, but I actually grabbed the vermilion color. Hey, I'm learning. What can I say? And I don't really notice it until I get ready to swash my crimson, and you'll see that oops, it's an oopsie, but I just take I wet it down, and here I'm saying, oh, look, oops. That vermilion really has some orangey tones in there. I noticed that. I was showing you the difference there between the two tubes. So the crimson is, I just kind of wiped that second block off with my watercolor. The crimson is really a darker watercolor. It almost looks like it has some cool tones in it, maybe a blue or a violet. It's really a pretty paint. And I do add a little water to it. I don't just paint it right out of the tube. I mix it up with just a little bit of water there. And I will say that when I'm doing my painting, like when I'm out urban sketching, I do like my watercolors in half pans and in a little tray. So I will be doing that with my gouache sets, and maybe adding a little gum arabic to it. I'm not sure if dried gouache will crack in a half pan, but if that happens to you, add just a drop or two of gum arabic to it. So I'm finishing up doing my swatching, darker color at the top, adding water to get a more transparent color. Now I'm going to go to a lemon yellow and a mid yellow. And I'll be holding this card up so that you can see it a little bit closer after I get the mid yellow, which is a little bit more of a, well, it's a medium tone yellow. But the lemon yellow is really a light yellow, and I find that really interesting because I don't see too much of a difference on my swatch with the dark part on the upper part, and then when I add water to it, it almost stays the same to my eyesight, but maybe that was the way I swatched it. And now I'm doing the lemon yellow, or the mid yellow. It's a little bit more of a mid-tone, a little bit darker yellow, but it's still a really pretty yellow color. I did not swatch every color in the set. I will do that eventually as I'm using them and exploring the different colors. But here they are, close up. You can see I've got some lighter tones in there. So let's go out and explore the website, www.chalkola.com. I will put their website and their Amazon store links in my description box below. They sell several different products. They sell a lot of canvas, markers, canvases, watercolor sets, and I'm so happy that they are giving me this opportunity to explore gouache. So I'm just thumbing through the different products, but what I'm really interested in is the gouache paint. I did notice up at the top that they have free shipping. That's an advantage. And to find gouache, you go into the shop portion and you click on, let me look here. You click on paint and canvases and just scroll down. You'll see all their different products out there. Feel free to explore them. And I'm scrolling down until I find the gouache, and there it is. There's our product right there. And so I click on that, and then I start reading about it. I'm most interested into seeing what kind of a sale price they have on it, a price that they have on their product, and it is the very economical price of $25.95, I believe that is. They also have an Amazon store. If you're an Amazon shopper, you can get, if you have Prime, you get free shipping over there too. And just find Chalkola on Amazon and it'll bring up all their products. But I'm interested in Chalkola's gouache, so that's what I type in, and I scroll down, and yeah, here's our product right, let me get to it, right there. All right, so if you're interested in exploring gouache, I'm going to be doing more than one video, take you along on the trip with me. I have a lot of ideas of things that I can do. So I hope that you've enjoyed this introductory review, and I will see you in the next video.